right, well, we're driving out to the marsh. Got to get my fix today. The weather's nice, 60, 65 degrees, end of March here in Ormond Beach, Florida. This fishing trip was really unplanned. I didn't wake up this morning thinking I was going to go fishing, but if you're an addict like me, you know this is really the only way to get your fix. Get the kayak in the back of the truck, head out to the marsh, and throw some lines in the water. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll see you on the marsh. Okay, we're launching at our favorite spot. Turns out it's a little bit high tide, which is, it's moving a lot of wind. So that'll be a little bit of fun. We don't have very long to fish. So we're just gonna do our best. Back out on the marsh. I'm going to just play with the tip of this island and see what we can get here. Just testing it out. It's kind of on our way to the back marsh. Trying to catch one of our favorite fish, that redfish. They're so elusive and catch a fair amount of them. Seems like they've been elusive in the slot. A little bit windy today, so we're going to use the wind and kind of drift with it. We also may play with both of our baits. We've got a paddle tail and really two forms of paddle tail. One we rig weedless and one we rig on a jig head. Alright, couple casts on this side of the island just to see. Normally fish this island, it's kind of on the way out. Cast there to where we normally like to be, further out. But I think there's fish everywhere. And the conditions, it's not the location as much as it is the conditions. You can see how the current is just moving here, and that's one of the best conditions. The other is that there's enough water, and there certainly is. We're right at high tide. Looks like it's going down a little bit, which is the perfect kind of tide we like to fish. So we'll just see what's in store for today. Never know. I think fishing is a little bit like a box of chocolates. Get the right conditions, and you just go on the hunt. And that's what we're doing today. Stay tuned, and we'll see what we're gonna get. Okay, we're rowing up here on just a favorite little spot. It's a popular one for this area. It gets pretty deep here, and so Seatrout like to hang off in this hole. And since we're going past it, it's always good for a few casts. So we're gonna try our jig head. is another one of those spots you just kind of hit on the way out. There's some ledges here, drops off. I'm sitting in about 4 foot of water. There's birds here. Beautiful one sitting right in that tree there. So you enjoy the scenery a bit. Stretch the braid out, get it wet, and see if anything happens to be biting. Never know. So now I'm just jigging it and letting it fall. Many times on the fall pattern, the fish will hit on the fall, so you kind of want to keep a tight line so you're able to set the hook in case you get a strike. All right, well, we positioned ourselves a little bit out of the wind. This is only a couple of feet deep, 2.5 feet here, but we just want to check it out and see if there's anything waiting for bait fish to swim by. Now our jig kind of has a little bit of a bite in it. It looks like a bluefish almost ripped the back end off, but I checked the paddle and it is flapping still. So should be okay for now. Try to use my baits, especially these DOA Cal figgy chicken baits, 3.5 inch. It's a 3.5 inch shad, I think. That's what they call it. And I tell you what, I think I can catch maybe, depending on the type of fish, maybe a dozen fish on a single shad. So it just all depends. And remember, these saltwater fish have teeth. They're not like those freshwater fish where look at the rapids there. Alright, just kind of slow down a little bit here and see what we can get a good angle at. Okay. Stake out right here for a minute. Keep our wits about us. Just hang on our position. Wind is just hard to cast into. Pump that drive. Alrighty. Maybe something right up against that. It just looks. Can't get over there. I have to. Got one. There you go. He's down at the bottom. Alrighty. Felt it. Nailed it. Right into the sun. There's a jump. It's probably a redfish. He's tugging on it. They are. Look at that. A tight line. Yeah. Glad I've staked out. So I'm just casting right over into the rapids, and that time I let it hit the bottom before I pulled it out. Oh boy, he's a keeper redfish too, it looks like. Yeah, that's a nice redfish. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I got a good hook set on him right in the corner of the mouth. Let's get our net. See if we can pull him in here. Give me a nice splash. There we go. Oh yeah, he's going to be a keeper red. Alrighty. Got our redfish for today, looks like. Oh yeah, he's a nice one spotter. Right in those rapids, looking for bait fish. Let's see if we can get a measurement on this guy. Confirm he's a keeper. Alright, what I'm going to do, get my fish grips out because I give him a little bit of water too. Big belly on this fish. Okay, let's get you. There we go. Net up. Right. That's our redfish right there. Oh yeah, it's a 20-inch red, pinch tail, 20 and a half. 20-inch redfish. Beautiful, perfect eating fish. And this guy is going to be smoked on the half shell. Nice keeper red. Here in Volusia County, we have to make sure that our redfish are anywhere from 17 to, I think it's 17, I'll figure it out here in a second, 17 to 27. I always like to get the 20 inchers to about 25 inches. Let's get our pictures. Sun out of the way. Okay, guy, you're going to get that hook out of your mouth and open up our ice chest in the back and let you have a little bit of a cool down period. Alright, let's get this ice chest is open. These are wet. These are fat one too. Alright. Nice fish, blue tail. It's the kind you want to see. Got you hooked in there good, didn't I? Good hook set. There we go. Nice fish. Okay, we're going to put you in the back. Positioned in there. All right, well, there you go. Hunt for a redfish successful today. That's all we can keep. I tend to keep that perfect size and throw everything back. We're still going to make a few more casts in there, that stream, but you can kind of see how predators work, the predator fish work. They're just looking for bait to struggle, and they look at it as a free meal. Now, I have some notes here. I mentioned I should know this by heart, and I think I did. I just forgot it. Let me see what my, let's see here, fishing slot is for a redfish. It's 18 to 27 inches, and you can keep one a day here in Volusia County for a redfish. So 18 to 27 inches, and so we were right on the 20 and a half, 2.5 inches over slot. It's the perfect eating size, so that's a keeper. All right, let's get detangled here and make another cast out there. Actually going to give that redfish to a friend of mine who's been asking for redfish for a while. So I'll clean him for him and put that up. Let's take a look back at this current. You see this current. It is really ripping right through here, this little pinch point, and the fish are, this fish I caught right out in this area, and he was, I think they're looking for struggling bait fish. So he hit it, and just like I mentioned earlier, I let that fish not just nibble on it, but as soon as he took it, I set the hook. I had a perfect hook set right in the corner. So hung up on the bottom there a little bit. And redfish, they're big pullers, even in the current. Just saw a redfish right before that, or something smash bait, so my guess is that was him. Just kind of crawling it back on the bottom, flopping, thinking to myself, what would I do if I was caught in this current, knowing that there were predator fish around, and I was a bait fish struggling. I guess the good thing about having that kind of a limit here in Volusia County is one and done. So if you've been looking for your one and you got it, you just know you're done. So we'll go back to some deeper holes and see if we can pick up a couple of sea trout. As well. All right, let's move one more spot and we can call it a day since we've got our redfish. Okay, now we're moving into a little bit of current here. This is that deep hole we hit on the way in too. And now you've got current that you didn't have before. So, and the current is against us. So maybe the best spot to be at is over where those birds are. We're gonna get up against this. Yeah. You can tell the current is kind of trying to get out. to let us get off the tip of this island. So what we're going to do is just kind of back it up here. Don't think this felt like a hard bottom, so yeah, this is a very hard bottom. Very hard bottom, so we just have to kind of stay out of the current. So now we're up against the and we're going to throw right out there. Let the currents take it. Kind of looking into the sun. See which way the current is taking it. It's taking it out. Okay. Yeah, it's floating it out. So now our bait's over here. We cast over there. So, good to know. Ah, we got one right there. Look at that. Just letting it flop out there. Nice. He's just waiting on it, ambushing these fish. Oh, whoa. Yeah, looks like a pretty good sea trout. Yeah. That's the strategy. Follow the... See if we can get him in. He's looks like about 16, 17. Sea trout, maybe. Let's see. Got him hooked. He's got a lot of speckles on him. All right. That is an interesting speckled sea trout. Let's unload. Start the door a little bit here. All right. Well, there's one. Strategy worked. Yeah, he's a nice little worm. Weedless wig. Just jerking and letting it flop. Hands wet a little bit. We'll just hold him. Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy. Jig on the bottom. Oh, he's 17. What do you know? 17. A little bit slimy, but... And pot-bellied. 17 pot-bellied. All right. Let's get our picture. You're going in with the redfish. You will make, so the slot for sea trout is 15 inches to 24 inches. Interesting spots on him. That is one of the most interesting spotted sea trouts I've seen. All right. Very good. Yeah, let's get you hands wet a little bit there. Make sure you don't spike us. Oh boy, oh man, you weren't going anywhere. He is hooked through the mouth. And he's got fang teeth. Both sides of your mouth are hooked. Grunting, so he's a male. Sorry about that, buddy. But it won't matter. A little while. There with that redfish. Tell him to move over. Oh, almost Almost lost you. There we go. All right, so what we did was we cast out on the left, we let it float by. It's going out to the right. Right around here, we just kind of flopped it a little bit, and almost like a topwater bait, came up and nailed it. So nice 17-inch sea trout.